Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday.
What is it?
Yes.
I took some Mucinex nighttime that just knocked me the hell out last night.
And I did not.
And she did not.
Uh-huh.
So we've got breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
The usual. What is it?
Well, it's a little bit different this time because the cooking methods are different. We bought whole bell peppers and onions and chopped them up instead of buying the frozen bagged ones. So we'll have to see how Kaylee likes it.
Yeah. I'm real particular about textures. Shay made coffee. Shay did everything this morning because I'm still shaking this. I got Mucinex on the brain. I'm feeling... Huh?
You said I got Mucinex on the brain.
I know.
But it's in your brain.
I got both. All around. I'm feeling better. There's some remnants, but I'm feeling mostly better. So that's great because I got to work today. So wasted. I had a whole nice 3-day weekend and I spent it laid out, ill, not ideal.
No.
But whatever, man.
What
do you got going on today?
Tech rehearsal.
Tech rehearsal.
We are programming all of the lighting cues for the shows today. And that is usually one of the most exciting rehearsals for the creative team. And the rehearsal that actors dread the most.
Yeah, it takes forever.
So, yeah.
It's just a lot of standing around.
It is.
But it's really important.
We're going to try to pre-cue everything before the actors get there. We'll see how
well it goes, yeah. And I have work. Regular work. Just working. So boring. No fun stuff. No actors for me. Just work.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished my first water bottle of the day, which is rad. I really, really want to focus on water this week. I say that all the time, every day, but I mean it this time. I want to focus on water this week, so just cranking out some chores, working on a little video for tomorrow in between work and everything else I'm doing. Shay's gone all day, so I'm just kind of wandering about the house, trying to get some stuff done. Giles has a lot of opinions about it. Hi, Sleepy. All right, it is 4:53. I just closed out my work day, and I'm going to make dinner. I am probably not going to film this one just because it's a lot of little moving pieces that all come together to make a meal, but this is sweet potato harvest bowls today. It's one of Shay's favorites, and it's really simple, and I promise I'll explain it better after it's all made. Just waiting for Shay to get home, but I did just finish my second bottle of water. Let's go. Super on track for 3 today. All right, I'm showing these to you now so you can see what's under them because this is all going on top of that. So we've got black beans, sweet potato, some slightly blistered onions, and some white rice cooked with that bone broth Shay made yesterday. And then this is just some kale that has been tossed in some pre-cooked bacon. So I started by cooking the bacon and finished the kale in here. And this is going to be banging. Shay should walk in the door any moment. So I'm going to plate this up right now. Shay's home.
Very long day.
Can I have your review of the dinner?
It is excellent. Could use a touch more salt.
Yeah, I undersalted because I oversalted our rice last time I made salmon. I got nervous.
I also feel like we could probably add something to the cooking water for the rice. Spice it up a little bit. You did?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you add?
Your broth is in there.
Ah.
I wanted to add tomato or something exciting, but that just didn't. What happened?
Super fair.
It feels like temperature today. It's like 5 degrees out. It's freaking cold. I'm headed into the office as per usual. Classic Tuesday. The sun's out, which is helping a little, but it's pretty freaking cold today. Get a little bit of a late start. Because it's that kind of day. Alright, it's 3:15. And I came home. I'm not done with my work day, but I've still got just a little bit of a cough. I feel like better. Like I feel better for sure. But coughing in an office setting in this post-pandemic world just doesn't feel quite right. So I decided to come home and cough in silence at home because I just felt bad. It's like felt distracting in the office. So I'm home a little earlier in the day than usual. I still got a couple meetings and such, but I'm gonna wrap them up here. Well, inside. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
I haven't filmed so much this week, really. That's okay. We got plenty of days ahead of us.
I feel like we said that last week.
And then look what happened. It was like an hour-long video.
Yeah.
It's freaking cold. It's like 9 degrees out, friends. We're on our morning walk. There's people every corner, so we'll fill you in when we get to the park on what our plan is for the week. All right, what's on your agenda this week?
So many things. We're getting ready to open the show on Sunday. So I have lots and lots of rehearsals leading up to that. And then a little bit of work from home, administrative stuff. And I have a sewing project that I'm trying to finish this week.
Your shorts?
Yeah.
You're gonna finish the shorts this week?
Yeah.
Whoa.
All I have to do is the zipper and the waistband, and those are going to take, some concerted effort, but not too long, hopefully.
All right. I've got a presentation at work today. And then chill vibes at work, really just like tedious menial tasks for the rest of the week, which sounds boring and is boring, and I'm okay with boring right now. We've been doing a lot lately. And I'm like obsessed with Diablo 4 right now. I have like a genuine issue, like I can't stop. So definitely that. And gotta get some more kilometers in. With being sick, I didn't get as many done as I wanted. And to be on track, quote unquote, we need to be at like 170 for the year by the end of February.
Yes.
And we cleared 100 last week. So we're a little behind, but not
super behind.
Not drastically, not impossibly. So it's also like 9 degrees today. So
yeah,
we're doing what we can, and we're doing pretty good. Ridiculous. All right, let's go check out the dogs. God, our faces are so red because it's so cold. Good morning, puppies. They have their little jackets on. Still a little icy out, but not, it's just about gone. And it was supposed to be a blizzard on Thursday.
Yeah, but then the polar vortex kind of ruined that. Yeah,
I'm learning a lot about snow this year. Shay's teaching me that if it's too cold, it doesn't snow, which in my California brain makes no sense at all, but I guess in theory I get it. The moisture does need to fall. But anyway, it was supposed to be 22 inches of snow, and then literally overnight cut 0 inches of snow, which feels like we should be better at weather than this by now. It's the year 2025. What's going on? I was accepting 18 to 22 as a range. I was like, oh, we can't be dead on, I get it, but I didn't realize the range was 0 to 22. 2025, my computer can do AI for me. It can do all kinds of things. It can code things, it can make things, but it can't tell me if it's going to snow or not. What's the point of living in the future?
Oh my goodness.
What's the point? I'm just kidding. I understand weather patterns shift. But I'm grumpy. I wanted a blizzard. I wanted to make a snowman. I wouldn't have. I would have stayed inside. But I wanted the option to make a snowman. What do you think about that, Harvey? What do you think? Home from our walk. We did 3.64 kilometers this morning. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! And then today's major shakeup. It's the same breakfast.
Woohoo!
Honestly, hitting.
Yeah. We are beating this bird flu issue.
Who needs eggs?
Who needs eggs?
Not us. Even though this would be good with an egg in it.
It would.
So, obviously I can't film my work presentation later because, company secrets.
Yes.
And Shay's going to miss it.
I am going to miss it.
So-
I actually have to clock out in like 10 minutes.
So would you like to see a reenactment of how I think it's going to look like?
Yes.
Year-over-year sales growth. Minimal impact.
That's it?
What's another good corporate buzzword? Labor was higher than anticipated.
Excellent job.
What's another one? That's another one that I say.
Oh my goodness. They're all flying out of my head right now. I don't know.
A change in customer sub-channel ordering.
Very good, very good.
Thank you. That's how that's gonna look.
Yep.
So we'll see you after for a celebratory Coke Zero.
Very nice.
That presentation went so good. I feel really good about it. So now I'm gonna kick back, enjoy my celebratory Coke Zero, and then get back to work on something that's not that same PowerPoint that I've been working on for 3 weeks. So I feel rad. I feel happy. Everyone had great questions. There's good conversation. People are reading the slides. Like, I feel good about it. So Shay's at rehearsal. I'm chilling. The cats are all passed out. I'm gonna get some more Python learning done today. I'm really excited about it. I saw Justin over at Real Men Budget made a YNAB API to create sheets from his spending, and I don't even I'm so new at learning Python, but it's so cool to think about all the things that I can learn. So I'm just feeling really good about work today and all the things I get to learn and all the things I have learned. And at the end of the month, it's my 2-year anniversary in this job, and I'm feeling just really good and really happy. Buddy, I need to work. I have such a bad habit of mixing up all my food and making it ugly before I remember to film it, but having some nice chicken salads for dinner. Y'all know me, I love a chicken salad. Here, I'll show you Shay's. Shay's is prettier. You're sitting at just under 400 calories for that beauty, because you see all the toppings on top, but it is like 90% lettuce, which is rad. You can see better on mine. But I'm looking forward to this. Shay should be home any second. Got this light chunky blue cheese dressing, and I haven't had it yet. Shay says it's pretty good, so we'll see. Good morning.
Good morning, Hank.
I stopped filming after dinner last night. What did you do for the rest of the night?
I chilled. I just chilled.
Shay crashed out and watched a lot of TikToks.
I contemplated my life, yes.
Yeah, it was necessary. You had a long day.
Yeah.
And I played, guess what? Diablo 4.
Yeah.
I have a problem. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
We turned our brains off and we just vegged for the rest of the evening. It was a long day for both of us at work, so it was necessary. What do you got going on today?
More rehearsal. We're doing our photo call today.
Okay.
So the photographer is coming in to take photographs.
Do you think today's going to be less stressful?
No.
It's going to be less stressful for me, hopefully. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I am going to be working until 6 o'clock tonight because I have a meeting that got scheduled late, which I think I've mentioned before. My whole team works on the West Coast, so every once in a while there's one meeting that runs a little late, and I'll do it every once in a while because everybody else is on Seattle time, So I'll be working till 6. So we're having breakfast. I just got coffee started. And let's do this thing. Let's do it all over again. If you had a job, then maybe we wouldn't need a job. Have you ever thought about that? Same breakfast. Watching Acre Homestead restore some cast irons. Coffee. I'm having the most tedious kind of work day. Which is good because I've been having super busy days lately, so I'll take a boring day, but we're clearing out some snackage in the house, so I had a few just random snacks for lunch, and I honestly didn't think to film it at all. What is he doing? It's time for my celebratory afternoon Coke Zero. I've been enjoying the little Coke Zeros because I'm quitting energy drinks. I haven't had one since I talked about it, what was that, last week or the week before? But I switched over to these little Coke Zeros. I've been having one a day, maybe. Enjoying that. I think it's a step in the right direction. Way less caffeine. Just cutting caffeine down in general. So I'm gonna sit back down at my little desk, get back to work. Luckily, our chore list is also really light today. I might set an alarm for like two. Oh, I should check my meeting calendar, my meeting schedule in the afternoon. Yeah, I've got like an hour in the afternoon with no meetings. Maybe I'll set a timer for then and like just crank out all the chores in like 25 minutes. And just stop staring at screens and go hang out and clean the house. It's a snoozer of a week, honestly. I gotta be real, and that's good. It's so cold out. It's like 20 degrees out today, so being boring is good. Finally done with work for the day. Shay is home, absolutely hunched over a leftover harvest bowl.
I'm really hungry.
I know, me too.
Mhm.
How is it?
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just leftovers from what we had, those harvest bowls we had the other day, the sweet potato, black bean. One of the classics. One of our absolute faves. What are you going to do this evening?
I'm going to watch an episode of American Dad.
We love American Dad in this house.
And then I'm going to put the zipper on these shorts.
Ooh, Shay's going to get shorts wearable today?
Probably not.
All right. Well, I was optimistic. What are you doing, girl? Just sitting, hanging out? Good morning and happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I am the reason we didn't go on a walk today. I'll say that loud and proud. I'm feeling stressed about time this morning. Friday mornings, we sit, record our budget. That means I have to record it, edit it, post it. I also need to start work. And normally I am fine with starting work like a little later in the morning, but I've got a lot going on at work today. I've got a project I want to wrap up and I want to get it like done. And I also have a lot of meetings, so like the time is short, but I have a lot I need to get done in that amount of time. So I want to get going and get started with our day. So Shay's starting breakfast. Willow's starting her job as motivational speaker.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make coffee and we're going to get moving. What else do you have to say today? He's just marching around and shouting. What are you doing?
I am testing a little method to get that. You know that little milky residue that sometimes gets left on stainless steel pans even after you've like given it a good clean and a good scrub?
Oh yeah.
It was really bugging me, so I went on TikTok for some advice on how to get rid of the milky residue. And as it turns out, a little bit of white vinegar sitting there gets rid of it like a charm, as it turns out. Look at that. It's nice and sparkly now.
Shay's making the bed, so she closed the door. And he's been screaming at the door. He's very screaming today. He's screaming so much. All right, so like I said, we had a backlog of these Universal Yum snacks. So this is one we're going to try. It's from Spain, and it's raspberry chips. And we smelled it, and it smells like raspberry, which
It sure does.
which
We're
ain't
a little
right.
frightened.
I'm
but
terrified. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, you know what? It mostly just tastes like a chip.
Yeah.
Tastes like a potato chip. There's like an essence of raspberry when you first take a bite,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't love. But after that, it mostly just tastes like a salty potato chip. You want them? Me neither. But it smells way worse than it is. I ate a second raspberry chip to see if the flavor would build, and it did, and it was terrible, and I hated it. We survived the week.
Yes.
How was your day off?
It's been lovely so far. I did some cleaning. My shorts are almost done now. They fit
Shay
me really
been
well.
cranking on those shorts.
Yeah.
I wrapped up my work day and we decided, you know what, we do need to go for a walk today.
Yes.
So we are on an evening walk.
Yep.
The sun is setting ever so slightly, but it's very bright out, so
Yep.
I feel great.
We have till almost 6. So
Yeah, I don't even think we'll be out that long. I think I want to go 3 kilometers.
Okay.
It is cold, but not terribly so. And then we're doing Platter Town for dinner tonight,
Yes.
which most people just call charcuterie, but we call it Platter Town. I don't know why. I'll make Shay tell us later.
Yes.
Can you please share the story of Plattertown?
So to the best of my knowledge, and this may not be the actual origin of the saying, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Is that we would always joke about getting on the train to Flavortown. It was like a Guy Fieri joke in my family. And so there was one day when I put together like a little charcuterie platter, and I texted the family group chat, y'all better hurry up or you're going to miss the train to Plattertown. And I believe that that is how the phrase was born.
Plattertown is a staple
Yes,
in the household.
it is.
I'm setting up to play my game. Shay's in the shower, but she's gonna all her stuff set up to finish her shorts. And we're just settling in for the evening. Shay's got a long rehearsal tomorrow, and I have zero plans whatsoever. My game is loud. We're just gonna be kicking it tomorrow. I do want to walk at least 5K tomorrow, so that'll be my big thing. But Shay's probably gonna be gone most of the day. It's their last rehearsal day before they open, so she'll be busy. So very chill, very quiet week. Good morning.
Good morning.
What day is it? Saturday?
Yep.
What are we doing?
We're going to Trader Joe's.
We're going to Trader Joe's, and then Shay's gonna leave me with all the groceries and go to rehearsal. Their last rehearsal. Didn't feel breakfast this morning. Why?
Because it was the same.
It's the same thing. We have the same thing for breakfast every day. We're gonna have the same thing for breakfast every day next week. And we are headed to the Trader Joe's. 2 trains to get to the Trader Joe's. Not easy, but worth it because it's way cheaper.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that was a bust. We took the first train, and then we get to the transfer at the second train, and they're like, "Oh, this train's not running in Manhattan all day today." So instead of trying to take a shuttle bus, I have decided I'm going to take my long walk right now, back basically to my house. And we're just going to go to the local grocery store again, which a little more expensive, a lot more convenient. But yeah, I can't take a shuttle bus with all our stuff. If Shay was with me, then I could make it happen, but I'm going to be by myself on the way back, so I'm going to get coffee. I've been wanting to try this place forever, so today feels like the day. Today is not the day. Oh no! I found a different place. Not getting this stuff. I'm gonna get coffee. I just hit 3 kilometers. I am approaching the grocery store. So 5 might be a little off, but we'll see what we get. Okay, I was prepared for that to go way worse than it did financially, but I think we stayed in budget, so I'm feeling good about that. Because Shay picked some things up at the Trader Joe's near her work, so I feel good about it. I got everything. I didn't film in the grocery store at all because I get super overstimulated in the grocery store. So I think things are all right. I'll do a haul when I get home. Now I can walk home. I feel great. Wow, they really came through today. We don't have Shay to help direct the grocery haul, so I'll try to make this quick because you're just going to be staring at groceries while I talk, and that's boring. So you are looking at dinner for the week here. This is all to make the chili. This is to dress the chili. Shay was wanting chili dogs. So chili dogs, that'll be the bulk of the meals this week. But I also want like a chicken sandwich. So I got these chicken patties to make it quick and easy. And we'll have those on the same hot dog buns. So these all kind of go together in a weird way. I'm going to make the chili today, not Shay. So that's a shift. And then this is all the breakfast things. So I'm going to slice and dice all the veggies, put those in a bin in the fridge. Slice and dice the potatoes, put those in a bin in the freezer. We had to buy some sausage because we always run out of sausage first from Costco, and then we've been just throwing this salsa on top. So that is the haul. I didn't get anything for lunch because we've got a ton of like snacky stuff in the fridge for lunch, and Shay picked up a couple of snacks from Trader Joe's as well. So this whole haul was just under $74. We're also going to put for the dinner for chili, we've got the Costco ground beef that I just pulled out of the freezer because I should have pulled it out earlier, but I didn't. So that's the meal plan for this week. I'm feeling great about it. I'm going to start prepping what I can. So chopping all this stuff up, and I'll see you when I'm done. All right, all the potatoes are sliced up and in the freezer. They keep pretty well. We cook them just for frozen. It works out great. And then this guy that is all the peppers, onions, and mushrooms for the rest of that breakfast bowl. Boom, prepped and ready. All right, now I'm gonna take my celebratory afternoon Coke Zero. This is editing Kaylee. I did not realize how many times I said celebratory afternoon Coke Zero this week until I sat down and edited all these videos together. And now I will never say it again. That is my promise to you. Holy crap, why did I say it so much? And do some YouTube work. I'm somewhat behind. I've got some plans for the Tuesday video. I've also got this entire vlog to edit, so I'm gonna spend some time just sitting here at my desk and cranking through some of that work. In between working on editing, I'm setting 30-minute alarms. And my face is all red from being outside. And I got up to go pee and do a chore just now. It's messed up. There's some chores that either Shay or I just don't find worth it separately. So turning in the cans for cash is one Shay does not find worth it at all. So I decided I'm going to start doing it myself and see how much money we bring in. Not very much, but I want to see. Now, would I say that was a lot of cash? No, I would not. But I'm still interested to know how much it is over time. So I think I'm going to keep doing, just because also, like, I'm walking a lot more. I'm out of the house more anyway. So, like, I was already planning on going on another walk today because I want to hit 5 kilometers. So if I'm going to be out and about anyway, stopping, dropping it off, cashing it out, it doesn't take that long. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to just set the money aside and see how much it adds up to, maybe by like the end of the year or something, and see, because it's not very much right now, but who knows? It's just a fun little thing I'm doing. So on today's walk journey of can turning in, I got $1.85. Woohoo! I'm just gonna keep it in this little pencil case container right here next to my desk, and we're just gonna see where this goes. Probably nowhere, but I'm having fun, and that's what matters. All right, I will link our chili recipe below. Recipe is a strong word. It's really like a dump and go chili, as you can see, lots of canned and jarred things. Delicious, nevertheless, but it's definitely not like a labor-intensive chili, I guess is the way to put it. But I'll link that below because it's one of our absolute go-tos. And maybe I'll try to do some math and put right here how much it actually cost, and then we'll figure out how many servings it is, so cost per serving. You my kitchen buddy today? You hanging out while I cook? Some chili you're not gonna get to eat, huh? This is one of our radiators, so on top of here is so cozy warm. So there's always one of the cats is always sleeping right up there. And today Harvey seems to have won. I may have gone overboard on the making of the chili. That's full of chili. It's full of chili. Well, good thing it freezes well, I guess. That's a lot of chili. It's a whole heck ton of chili.
Yeah,
You excited?
I'm very excited.
Did I do a good job?
Yes, you did a fantastic job.
Yes.
I gave her a 95, ladies and gentlemen.
95 out of 10.
100. 95 out of 100.
What are you doing with the rest of your evening? Oh my god.
I am writing thank you notes to my cast and my crew because we open tomorrow, and that's just what you do as part of the creative teams. You write everyone thank you notes.
No, it's what you do if you're nice.
Yes, that's true.
And I am playing Diablo 4. That's my character. She's level 140. I want to get her to level 300. Her name is Weelo. They're all named after the cats. Oh, they don't need to see Gillo Fard. Good morning.
Good morning.
We just finished breakfast. It was
Delicious and the same.
the same thing.
Oh wait, it had a little bit of extra shredded cheese on top.
Oh yeah, should I put a little shredded cheese from that cheese we bought for the
For the chili.
chili?
Yes.
What do you got going on today?
My show is opening, and so Kaylee and I are gonna go watch the show.
We're gonna go see the show. We're gonna go on a little bless you.
Thank you.
On a little walkabout adventure around downtown Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are gonna have to wait to see that one until next week.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to finish editing this video and get it posted before we leave, so that way there's no time crunch to get home at any particular time. But I like to get this video up sooner rather than later, so I'm gonna sit down and edit and close this out, and then we're gonna go have our day. And that was our week. Quiet one. Cold. So cold. It's really detrimental to my kilometers and steps how cold it is. It's really awful, actually. I'm getting over it. But great week overall. Lots of progress, as you'll see in a moment. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready for the week ahead. Waiting on some work news that's making me a little bit stressed out, but like not really, it's just, we're just vibing. We're doing our best out here. So let's take a look at the numbers, shall we? So the big one that everybody wants to know, total overall weight loss. We are down another 2.8 pounds this week. Much success overall. We're looking at a total of 16.4 loss. I really, really want to get to 20 because that feels like just like a good round number, but we're getting there, feeling good, consistent, moving in the right direction. It doesn't feel like I'm making major sacrifices. It feels like I'm still able to do things I want and eat things that I enjoy. It's just somewhat less of them. It also just feels like the way that my body handles food and approaches food is shifting. Like I used to like binge snacks and desserts, and now one serving size of things feels like more than enough in some cases. Like last night, my brother came over, we were playing video games, and he just had literally just pockets full of Starburst. And he was like, do you want some? And there was a time in the past where I would have been like, hell yeah, and had like 16 of them. And I had 2, and I was like, whew, those are very sweet, So it's just like my palate is shifting, and I can feel that. And that's something I've been trying to do for literal years. Not very hard, obviously, but it feels rad that I can feel that actually happening. And the way that I approach sugar is shifting, which is something Shay can tell you I've been trying to do forever. So that is wicked crazy progress. Feels so good. Kilometers and steps, honestly. Well, we can start with kilometers. Up 14. I think to stay on track, I would have to be at like 170 or something by the end of February. We're not going to get there, but it has been so cold. It's winter. So we're going to go on a nice long walk today, actually, and that'll help some, but we'll see that reflected next week. It's supposed to warm up a little, but then it's also supposed to be kind of wet and gross out. So February is not a good time for walking. We knew that. I think in order to get my steps up, I want to focus on the days where we don't go on long walks, just getting my overall baseline up to like 1,000 or 2,000. There are some days where if we don't go on a walk outside, I'm still under 1,000 steps for the day, which doesn't feel good. So I think I want to make maybe 1,000 or 1,500 my baseline, because I can get 1,000 or 1,500 steps in the house. That's very possible. It's a little silly walking around, but I just think my body's happier when I move a little bit. So getting my baseline to a higher number will help lift that average up a little bit. So I'm going to take a look at that this week while it's gross out. And if I don't want to go out, that's fine. But sitting around in a 500 step day just isn't great. Calories, down a lot this week. I think the meals that we had this week were just generally really low calorie but satisfying. Like we had a big salad that night. Those harvest bowls are relatively low calorie. And so I'm full off less food. Who'd have thought? Reinventing the wheel here. But so my calories were super down this week. I was down an average of 57 a day, or my average is now looking at under 1,600, which is wild because it doesn't feel like I'm like going out of my way to not eat more food. Like I'm eating, I'm full, I'm comfortable, I'm happy. I feel like I'm eating things I enjoy, and my average is under 1,600 right now for the month of February. So I don't even know who I am anymore. I don't know what's going on. And then water, I really focused on water this week. I got the average up 3.5 ounces a day. Been trying to have at least 2 of these a day. If I want to get my average up over 2, I need to have at least 3 some days. So that part's been tough. Getting through 2 has felt easier and easier, which is great. A baseline of having water in my body, who'd have thought? If I can get my average up over 64 ounces a day, I'll feel even better. But overall, I'm feeling really good. Even when I was sick, I still was able to stick to goals and just do well overall. So I'm feeling really good. Generally, it's wild. I am not seeing physical difference in my body really, but I'm feeling difference in my body, if that makes sense. Like when I look in a mirror, I don't see any changes, but that's okay. There's a lot of weight still to go, so I think I'll start seeing that shift over time. But we're approaching 20 pounds lost in a sustainable, comfortable, healthy way, and I'm feeling great. So I hope you all had a wonderful week. Hope you enjoyed this, and we will see you on Tuesday and Friday and next Sunday and all the other days in between. So I hope you have a great day. We're going to go prance about downtown Manhattan, and we'll see you next time.